and welcome to Normal to Formal Podcast, Episode number 34. I'm your host, Tia Young. I'm the founder of Tia Young Image and Etiquette. I help my clients learn the soft skills for success through professional development and etiquette training. The topic for today's podcast is Valentine's Day etiquette. Yes, Valentine's Day is just a few days away. So, what is the big deal about Valentine's Day? Of course, we know it's February the 14th, and it comes every year, and it's all about love and romance. When I think back to my younger years in elementary school, let's say the third grade, I remember bringing a bag full of little cards and candy for my classmates. At that time, you had one class and maybe about 20 to 25 students in that class. And I would make sure my mom took me to the store to buy that candy and cards. And that night before, I would sit and write each student's name on each card and made sure they got a piece of candy in that card. And on Valentine's Day at school, I made sure every student received a card from me. And of course, I received cards and candy from all of my classmates as well. And it just made me feel so special. Even though everybody got it, I felt very special to receive those cards and candy. As you got older, the cards became far and few between. So you didn't get them from the whole class. And as you got to middle school and high school, you had different classes with different students. And then you had just a few of maybe of your best friends that would get you the cards. I do remember, I think it was middle school where, I don't know if the PTA, Parent Teacher Association, sold red carnations. So your friends can pay $1 and get you a red carnation. Sometimes boys would get them for girls, or most times it was your friends getting them for you. So I would get normally maybe 3 or 4 little carnations, which made me feel special. Some people got a bouquet of red carnations if they were very popular. I wasn't the popular kid in school, so I would just get a few, but I was very happy for those. In college, of course, we kind of stopped with the Valentine's Day gifts, unless you had a special relationship, boyfriend or girlfriend, and you would share a special date and that kind of thing. And then those special dates were so important. But I do remember dating before I got married, and it was so much pressure to have to buy cards and buy candy for someone that you're dating. You don't know where that relationship is really going. Is it going to be a long-lasting relationship? And it was a lot of pressure if you were dating for years, and then that day meant, is that person going to propose to me or is he not? Of course, I've never been engaged. I was engaged one time, and that was to my husband, Victor, to whom I married. But Valentine's Day can be very stressful for people. So I just wanted to come and share how we cannot make it as stressful as it is. Now, I am married, and I've been married. This year will be 22 years. Beginning of our relationship, and while we were dating, Valentine's Day was more special. It was that big day, that romantic day, dinner and flowers and candy and cards and champagne, or, just having a great time. As we continue in our relationship as a married couple, it became less important because it was commercialized. The card companies, Hallmark, made all this wonderful money, of course. The chocolate companies, the card companies, even stuffed animal companies, balloon companies, they made tons of money this time of year. And why? We can show love all year round. It doesn't have to be that particular day. The funny thing, our youngest daughter, Taylor, was born exactly 9 months after Valentine's Day, November 14th. However, she was supposed to come 3 weeks after that. So she was supposed to be born the first week of December, but she came a few weeks early. So she was born actually on November 14th. She found a little cartoon that had a lady and a man And it had February 14th and November 14th, and it had 9 months apart. And the man was chasing the lady, and it was really, really cute. I wanted to share love that we can share all year long and not just on Valentine's Day. Even though it's fun and you can wear your red outfits and you can dress up and be cute and go to dinner. What I found over the years, as you're rushed in to dinner, when you make those wonderful reservations at this wonderful restaurant, is so many people that want to get in and have that romantic dinner that is no longer romantic because the staff wants to get you in, get you fed, and get you out so they can get more people in so they can make more money. So we stopped doing that. You can celebrate anytime. Go the week before, go the week after, or just have a special date night with you and your spouse. It doesn't have to be on Valentine's Day. I do still like to get a card, just a general card. And, sometimes we'll do nice things, not specifically just for Valentine's Day. We try to do it on a regular basis. Some things that we can do if you don't have that special mate, hang out with your girlfriends. One of my organizations, that's all ladies. A few years ago, we did what's called Galentine's Day, and that's your gal friend. And you all celebrate Valentine's Day as girlfriends. It's like a girls' night in or a girls' night out without having to go out on that day, but just have maybe everybody bring a dish over, and you might have some cocktails and you might have music or movie night. Just the girls hanging out, having fun, laughing. So that's called Galentine's Day. Think about your children, doing something nice for them, or a family picnic or a trip to the beach. Depending on where you live, February 14th, it might be cold in most areas. I'm in Florida, and that actually has been quite cold here this year, 2022. And then COVID is still around, so people are getting out, but not as much as before the COVID pandemic. Spending that quality time with your family members, like your mother, your dad, if you still happen to have them around and living, spend that quality time with them. Show them your love on Valentine's Day. Just giving them a call or going to visit if they're close by. And they will really, really appreciate that. So your girlfriends, your children, your family members. How about somebody I talked about in second grade, elementary school, middle school, high school? Have you talked to any of those friends since then? We can all be connected on social media, Facebook. Most of the time we're still connected with them or have reconnected with them because of social media. Why not reach out and just say Happy Valentine's Day specifically just to them? Not just an overall general Happy Valentine's Day on your post, but reach out to that one person by text or messenger or whatever platform you may be on, just to say, I haven't talked to you in years. Just wanting to say hello and Happy Valentine's Day. And I'm sure they will be shocked to hear from you, and you'll be able to reconnect with that person. Others that you can love, your pets. I have 2 golden doodles, which I love very much. I like to buy them little treats sometimes from the fancy dog store. The ones that you get the cookies that are kind of like frosted cookies with happy birthday and different things on them. Buying them some treats or buying them a cute little outfit or collar for Valentine's Day and showing your love to them as well. Because they're your children, just like your real children are, right? Right. And the last person I want you to love is yourself. Don't think about what others can do for you on Valentine's Day, because if you're not happy within, no one can make you happy on the outside. Especially if you're not connected right now with someone, you might feel alone. You don't want to even go outside on Valentine's Day because you don't want to see all these romantic couples or people out to dinner and celebrating, having a great time when you might not be experiencing that at this time. Love on yourself. Treat yourself like a queen or king and do something special. Self-care. Buy your favorite pint of ice cream. And for me, that's rum raisin. Haagen-Dazs rum raisin is my favorite. And I had some last week and I hadn't had any. Seems like in a couple years. It's been a while. Do something for yourself. Treat yourself to things that you haven't done in a while. Go to a movie alone. Go shopping. Walk the beach. Go to the park. One thing that I enjoy doing when my husband and I first met, in my area, we have an area with shopping outside and you can walk along the water, and there's music. There's speakers outside by the benches. You can sit down and listen to jazz music and overlook the water in Tampa, the Riverwalk area. And when we met over 20 years ago, that was one of our first dates. So doing something like that doesn't cost a thing, but whatever you love to do it for yourself. Love yourself. And that's one of the main things I wanted to leave with you. Valentine's Day is very commercialized. Companies are making billions of dollars on us for romance, and it's fun, but it's not necessary to show love. So we can show love not only to our family and friends. So happy Valentine's Day to you in 2022. Thank you so much for listening to Normal to Formal podcast today. Please join me next Wednesday for another episode on any of your favorite podcast platforms. Please subscribe, comment, and share. Please follow me at Mrs. Tia Young on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and Mrs. Manners on LinkedIn. My website is tiayoungimage.com. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you next time. Happy Valentine's Day. Bye-bye.